So an update on the vegetable patch. Spinach came up really good. I've been eating spinach for a few weeks. Lettuces came up good. Everything else didn't. What I thought would be clever, as I've never done this before, I didn't know how to identify what's a vegetable and what's really a weed. I thought that I would be able to let it all grow and then spot the plants that were growing at even intervals and weed everything else out. That's a bad idea. That doesn't work. The weeds just overgrow everything. So I've pulled everything out now. I left a few potatoes, which I didn't actually plant, but I'll leave them there. There's a few peas, not a whole lot. Already had a few meals of beans. But of course, although this has been you can call it a failure, but if you learn from something, then it's not a complete failure. So I guess this was a huge success. What really is a huge success is the potato barrel, which has just gone crazy. It is in there in the middle. But I have potatoes planted elsewhere, planted at the same time, same variety, and the plants are about half the size of these. So it's been a good experiment. Not only does this work in terms of space saving, because you get a lot of potatoes planted in a very small area, but they grow much faster. And I guess the only explanation I can come up with is that the barrel warms up in the sun and keeps everything warm. So I'm going to be tipping that barrel over in a few days, emptying out, getting all the new potatoes out of there, and I will maybe attach an update to that. Very quick update on the greenhouse. As you can see, everything is growing nicely. Got a lot of tomatoes. They're really getting very big, and now they're flowering, so I'm expecting tomatoes pretty soon. Those, I wish I had labelled them, don't remember even what they are. They're either cauliflower, broccoli or Brussels sprouts or something like that. Pleased with the bok choy, which are coming up nicely. We've got some cucumbers going there. Different varieties of cucumber going up there. Not the right place to plant cucumbers, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. Pumpkins down there. I've heated this up a few times, and it does seem that as the pipe runs right down underneath the edge of that flower bed, and this is definitely the area where everything's growing the fastest. The part of the flower bed that doesn't have the heater, well, not an awful lot's happening, but there's also less light there, so I can't blame it entirely on that. This is an interesting one. This was a lettuce which I bought from the shop. They come in these little perforated pots. I ate all but the central leaves, then planted it in here, and this is quite amazing.